All right, we're now looking at the lesson that is talking about function parameters. So on our second challenge, it says consider the function definition and match the option below. It says def is Pythag and it has the parameters a, b, and c. And then it says return a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So it'll return a Boolean, whether this is true or not. So we have some choices here. It says a, b, and c are arguments for the function is Pythag a, b, and c. A, B, and C are parameters for the function is Pythag A, B, and C. Is Pythag is the name of the function, and A, B, and C are its arguments. And lastly, is Pythag is the name of the function, and A, B, and C are its parameters. Now, in this case, we're going to go with the last option here. We do know that the name of the function, just the function itself, is Pythag, right? We can see that is the part that's highlighted blue in our function definition. So that's the name of the function itself. And if you were to open up a REPL and define a function and then write type, let's go ahead and do this just cause. Actually, I have a VS Code and a terminal available to me here just in case I wanted to do something. So let me get this zoomed in. Now, so, right, if I close the pop-ups, right, first off, I'm going to say, actually, what was it? It was is Pythag. We had the parameters a, b, and c. And it said return a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now, if I print the type of just is Pythag without any parentheses around it, just the name of the function itself, right? What do you think is going to happen? It turns out that it's actually going to say that that is a function, right? That's a member of a class, and the class is function. So we can tell that is Pythag is the name of the function, and then that narrows it down, right? A, B, and C are arguments, or A, B, and C are parameters. And the rule of thumb is whenever it's sort of theoretical, right, it's a parameter, and when you actually have a value that you're plugging into a function, it's an argument that's being passed. So in this case, right, we're not invoking this function. We're not using it. A, B, and C are theoretical, right? We don't have actual values, sort of akin to like a random variable, right? We don't know what they're going to be just yet. So let's go ahead and say that A, B, and C are the parameters, and we can go ahead and see that is the correct solution. Now, for our third challenge, we have something really similar. It says, consider the code below. Print is Pythag 345. Again, we're looking for which one of these to be right. It says, is Pythag is the name of the function. 3, 4, and 5 are its arguments. That is true, but it doesn't say anything about the print statement. So let's keep reading on. The second one says, is Pythag the name of the function? That's true. A, B, and C are its parameters, right? No longer are A, B, and C theoretical, right? Now we actually have values that we're plugging in, so those are arguments. I can rule out this one for sure. Is Pythag 345 is the argument passed to the print function? And it looks like, right, we do have the print function here, and it takes one parameter or any number of parameters actually. And in this case, it's getting one, right? One argument, and that argument is a function that's being invoked and returning a Boolean. So this is going to print a Boolean. So it turns out this function with its arguments actually is an argument in itself to the print function. And then the second half of the statement is 3, 4, and 5 are the arguments passed to the isPythag function, right? Again, right, 3, 4, and 5, this isn't theoretical. We have actual values that are being plugged into the function that's being invoked. So these are arguments. So this one seems right to me, but let's keep reading. It says, isPythag is the parameter of the print function. That's not the whole thing, right? And also, we're invoking the print function, so we're not talking about parameters, we're talking about arguments. So we can go ahead and rule out this last one as well. But let's go ahead and check this answer, right? If I reset my input, maybe choose one of the ones that we know isn't right and go back, we can see that's true. So that's a little bit about what the difference between a parameter and an argument. Hopefully that all makes sense, and we'll see you over in the next lesson that talks about variable scope.